It gets to the back. Weitering with work to do. He just bashes it out of there to the outer side. It's going to work. Nunes into half forward. Lynch in front of Weitering.
A few times Richmond have been close again to just break the entire...
Fly from the back from Walsh. Couldn't quite stick it. Another #1 draft pick. Weitering built.
Picks it up. Time is there for a grab. Lynch parked under the footy. No.
They don't hesitate. Free kick, just want to go quick. Good contest by Weitering, but Richmond's intent is to get it there fast. Well done by Weitering. Terrific work.
You can do that. It probably teaches you to keep doing it.
Lynch tries to thump it up.
It's been a brilliant opening half by the Premiers. A couple of bounces and then slow kick that was poor by Bolton because he had a couple of options.
A bit too much connection on it.
Can't Jack kick 50 metres anymore.
Might be getting a bit old.
Play on! Weitering.
Would have backed him though.
Besides the absolute obvious of looking around the ground.
Yep. Weitering's improvement. I know it's only one game, but big job on Tom Lynch. There's positives there, but playing against the class outfit.
Lynch been quiet. Held in a double tackle, holding the ball.
Carlton.
Sends a high ball deep inside 50. Big fist from behind Weitering. Could he? He's just going to settle it down across half-back.
So Weitering's got Simpson on the open side. Fritsch is going to have to motor to try and shut him down, but little backhand to Gawn again, back towards the wing. McDonald's down there. Weitering, front spot. Nice collect, high contact anyway. Got to pay the mark. Carlton ball on the wing.
Didn't take long for May to go back onto Mackay. The one-way traffic. They've just got to hit the scoreboard to give themselves a little bit of confidence and a bit of reward for the work they're doing.
Sarah Jones is like...
The Blues have got this back on terms here.
Weitering out wide to McGovern, who's the lead-up target.
All of the Melbourne fans will love that. He drives the ball forward. Nice use of the body, though, by Weitering. It's McDonald underneath it.
Underrated, this lad. He doesn't lower his colours too often at all, Jacob Weitering.
Simpson clever, just palmed it back into the space. Weitering rewards him with another touch.
Against them on a play, and that'll break the Blues' spirit.
But they can't penetrate half forward here. I mean, Weitering's been fantastic.
He has been good, hasn't he?
He just doesn't make mistakes, and now the rebound will come. They'll get another look at it.
Forwards, they're resetting really early, making it difficult for Geelong to zone off and get that extra man back and create an overlap.
Weitering in some space. Casbolt got there, good hands.
Big fan
make
of this
it 3 goals to nil.
He has. He's been one of the most improved players over the last 2 to 3 years in the game. His kicking has improved dramatically, Jason. He's a great mark. He's just become a fantastic servant of this footy club.
Copped a little bit of attention from Reece Stanley after the mark too.
Sits it up for the Hawkins, Weitering one-on-one. They tangle. Hawkins got a knuckle on it. Weitering slaps it away.
And Henry are both loose in defence.
And again, Geelong down a man for the rest of the game. Dalhouse. Weitering. They've been confident with their ball use, the Blues. Confident they'll hit the target they go for. And that's another beautiful 40-metre pass.
Yours.
Weitering. He worked his way to the front of Hawkins there.
Getting a bit frustrated, Tom Hawkins. He's doing very, very well, Jacob Weitering.
Nothing easy for Geelong at the moment. They've only taken...
Tui, can he strike it? He does, he bends it. Couldn't quite get it all the way. Off Hawkins' hands. Goal line and they rush it. Plowman, Weitering. And a kick with poise.
Again, to a dangerous spot, a 1v2. And
On the man, Carlton.
free kick is going to go the Blues' way.
Jacob,
Jacob Weitering has had a very nice start to this season.
He's just rock solid in those one-on-one contests, Weitering.
One of only 4 players that have polled coaches' votes in every game. Remarkably, this is the first time the Bombers have been behind on the scoreboard all year. They've only played the 2 games, but
hold there, play on.
Here's Weitering. So good to see that young man.
The Blues, that's closing in on 10 minutes. You can see there that he's been on the bench, and we saw it from that little punch from Zach Merritt. Didn't think much of it, but the question I suppose has got to be posed, if it is a broken rib, do they take...
Settled about okay, Essendon. Gleeson forward. Townsend has it thumped away from him. It's running onto it, little soccer to himself. Parrish has kicked a couple. Weitering goes to ground, but he's Gleeson. Long in the McKernan direction. Big fist from Weitering.
He's become a very, very good player, Levi Casbolt. So too, this man, Jacob Weitering.
Dylan Shield just turns and goes. 1v2 here. Stringer's got to make it work. Doherty at the back.
That have come from another club tonight.
He's been good, Ken. He's giving them something that they never had before. Just under 2 minutes remaining in the half here. Beautiful low trajectory border wall. He did. We have heard he's got the shot. So we'll see that in the papers tomorrow. Keeping Paddy Ryder out of the side at the moment, so that's how well he's going. Weitering.
The team, and it's had a real effect on how the teams play, but St Kilda have had more contributors tonight, and that depth has really shone through.
So Weitering with a switch.
Heads out wide in hope. Heads out wide. Good grab from Weitering. Stayed solid. Smith's wreaking havoc. He's got some bend on that. Heads long, goal square, touched by the outstretched hand of Weitering. Final line between Method and Madness, Jarrett. Madness and Method has got the Blues this 21-point lead. He feeds it to Williamson, hands it to Weitering, goes out wide to the runner in space, Nunes.
They've forced them back from a Carlton point of view. And then McKenzie with the penetrating kick. Weitering, he led Marshall to the ball and he takes a good grab. Goal, but out of the middle, they've got to be on alert again because Boak sends them to half forward. Weitering negated. Just almost pipped Patrick Cripps last year.
He's already had 7 again today, Hutto.
Kick lands on the wing. Weitering batted it down. He ends up with the football and they can go again. And
he's brave, isn't he? The old man down back. Dave Simpson.
It's just great reading of the play even before that ball got there. He knew that was the only possible.
At quarter time, they've gone on to win this year.
It's a 1-point lead, so might as well go with it.
Might as well go with it. Had the opportunity.
Weitering.
Was going to go with it if they were losing.
Jonas had a look behind. You're clear. Kick it deep. There's no Charlie. There's a Robbie down there, but there's Carlton players to overcome. And Jacob Weitering wears that one.
Well done. That's his third intercept mark for the day.
Probably part of the problem the players are finding. McMillan kicks to the wing. Brown crashing the pack. Kai to the top of the square. Weitering leads.
With the physical approach this quarter.
It almost cost them a goal, but I know what you mean. The kick goes up to the wing. It's well taken. Well captured by Weitering. He's a man in excellent defensive form. That's going to be 50.
Unfortunately, just got penalised. So he's probably best just to take the mark there, and what a costly 50-metre penalty it was.
I love the way Jacob Weitering has reinvigorated himself. In 2020, he looks the star that we thought he was going to be.
So Atley can slide off half-back.
But we've seen both Jones and Weitering take front position away from the forwards a number of times. They're reading the play better. They know that the ball can't be kicked.
Unfortunately, it's going to be hard to kick a goal from where he is at the moment, Lynchy.
Yeah, you can't afford to move him. He's playing
immediate path this side, so he's decided to just pause for a moment. Now he's got a loose out on the wing. And Casbolt's a sound target. Wingard, interesting handball. Gunston a bit of a target for a tackle, but he was able to keep the hands free. There's equal numbers down there. It gives them a fighting chance at ground level, although Gunston lost his footing. And then the Blues just tried to put the ball under him. Liam Shields means business. A bounce, all straight lines, delivered, but missed the target. Burgoyne was diving. He's looking to
2% this quarter compared with mid-40s in the first quarter. You get rewarded on the scoreboard.
Weitering. So they've affected the switch, but
advantage, and we know Stratton's good in the air. You just got to pull the trigger on those.
The deft touch to Burgoyne. It's all coming together for Hawthorn at the moment. Weitering on guard. Launch again off halfback. O'Meara blasts it back to the wing. Carlton have the extra. And Weitering does well. He too has aggressive intent.
Zero prior opportunity for Jared Cameron.
No doubt it needs some clarification. It's changed a couple of times this year. We know Alistair Clarkson put it on the agenda. And Cripps, what about that? Almost fell in love with himself. He enjoyed it, didn't he? Why not too? That's not easy to do with a wet ball. Moment, back inside, Redden. Deep ball, couldn't mark it, Waterman. Spills to Weitering. Protecting the middle of the ground, making sure there's no way through for the Blues and forcing them wide in the end. With the hands of Kelly, and they win the day there, West Coast. They go through the middle.
They're just trying to win this little wrestle here now. They know they've won the fight. Now they're just trying to muscle it out and make sure it all finishes okay for them.
They forgot the preferred jumper. It's going to come back Simpson's way. Weitering's been superb this year.
Left foot ball out in front of Taberner, well defended by Weitering. It comes back to Taberner. Somehow gets a left.
This is Wilson, former GWS Giant. We like the way Taberner comes out with footy all the time. That's going to be a good matchup to watch. Weitering slotting across half back, and Taberner's been their main go-to target. Here's Weitering.
It's just hung out to the right. Tumbles it forward, look out, 5 in the area. Weitering just sits a high one up, Schultz. Weitering with a big double. Still going to be tough to handle. Even with the rain stopping, it's...
Fell over, they're feeling a bit of pressure. All of a sudden, the Dockers did well, Chera, to get it to the wing. Weitering. Now Murphy, but reliable. Luke Ryan. It's been superb. Weitering. Will he keep it in? Took on Schultz, but too strong for him.
Blakesley kicks a helicopter forward, straight to Weitering. Aish, left foot ball. These are big moments. Thump back into the hands.
Decided by less than 10 points. Another one tonight.
Mundy did well. Ball it long.
Simpson, great vision. Well, I know he had to go backwards to go forwards, but it was terrific vision. And now Weitering attacks the corridor.
But moving forward, and Simpson and Weitering and these guys have been cleaning up on half back. And what can Gold Coast conjure up here and get going? Where's Isaac ranking? Wonderful handball by Simpson to Doherty. Under pressure, Weitering squeezes the little kid.
It's not easy, but they're going to have to do it. Here's Rankin in the back half. So he goes down that line. Thinking, beginning. So here's Ainsworth. He's looked lively, and that is a good mark by Weitering. Plowman. Well done, Anderson. Kicks it forward. One of the things that I reckon they haven't been missing by a whole lot, but the Blues are 7 goals 17, and
to Liam Jones, who's been rejuvenated as a Blue and a backman.
So this slow build-up, which West Coast have probably done it.
Pressure was on, but got the handball away to the youngster in Walsh. Weitering knew his man was there. Towards half forward, into the shadows. Weitering, Cameron, towards Nunes. Williamson, hard up against the point post, into the belly of Weitering. Ball. Who's there first? Little give. Mychek went to main. His fumble. Weitering got an old mate in Simpson, who sees the space in front of him. A long ball towards full forward. The wrestle's on Cox and Jones, and saving the day was Weitering.
Like a Woods, wasn't it? Coming back. So Moore. Well done, Cameron. Worked to the front of Weitering. Weitering won it in the end. What a solid citizen he is.
Too good. To Main, to Phillips. Bit of a weight in the end. Mychek just pushed out of it by Plowman. Runs his measure. Mychek lost his feet.
Got up high.
Hoskin Elliott. Couple of flyers from the Pies. Cameron one, Mychek the other, but Blues again. The ball knocked out. Umpire giving Paddy Cripps the benefit of the doubt. Weitering with an important fist.
Done. Not sure if Cox could have done any more there, but at least 2, probably 3. Pendlebury out of the centre. Collingwood finishing well. Mychek, Weitering, Thomas chasing. Had a terrific first half. Weitering kept it in. Talked a lot about Elliott's different role and how well he's played it. Cox, that's what Cox has to do. He brought it to ground. Weitering.
Happened anyway. It's going to come back. Williams with a thumping long ball. Here's Himmelberg's flying.
This man got so much to offer, Canelio. High ball forward. Well done, Jones.
There this year. That's the question that this game is asking tonight. Weitering has continued to improve his game this year. Stagnated there for a year or so after his initial flourishing start. And the long ball to Mackay.
Now Williams. And Weitering pretty happy to see it over.
We know how good they are at stoppages.
Hill's got some tricks. Dumps a long one, looking for Cameron.
Said, come on, someone needs to get out this side of the ground. Jeremy Cameron's there, almost a one-hander for Weitering. He did it magnificently. Weitering, little kick around the corner. Sensing that GWS were looking to make a breakthrough, perhaps. Weitering, told to go, goes back to where all the traffic is. Good ball, Noon there, won't be enough though. Setterfield tidies it up. Can the Blues bounce back from here? Well, here's Setterfield, still not out of the Blues' grasp by any means. Weitering looking to find a set shot for Martin, got it.
Well to keep it in ball, but only as far as Cunningham. Weitering, 51, lurking deep. Goes in that direction now. McLean back in the side. Doherty.
He's unforgettable, wasn't he? Tommy Alvin with that haircut.
He was a star too.
Weitering having a wonderful year. Weitering.
A desperate defensive mentality. When you get McCartan, who can play at both ends, fancies his chances. When he gets
as a forward, that ball's got to come to ground.
Weitering does bring that ball to ground, keeps it in front of himself, away from Walsh. Weitering's got Simpson in support. McLean, the defender. Clever ball. Clark. Straight to Weitering. Squaring backwards ball. Right, really hurt them. Hayward doesn't take full advantage.
Jeez, it should have been a free kick to Lewis Taylor. He's dragged the football after.
Calls for someone to come at him. Heads long. Fogarty bumped out of it. Takes off on Walsh. And blasts it to the booth. That he maybe would have liked, but the ball comes to Fogarty. Crunch. Ran into a brick wall in Weitering. Inside towards Brown. He plants the boot. Heads long. Sloan collects it. He's got a couple of one-on-ones ahead of the ball. Weitering makes it a 2-on-1, but spills it. Gathers the crumb and passes to Nunes.
And at this point, they're giving themselves a shot.
Weitering thumps it out on the wing. Round of applause from the Blues fans.
Well, they should be giving this guy one because he's the one holding them up at the moment in this quarter. He's been very good in this quarter.
15 seconds left, and he plants his foot into it long. Frampton, Weitering, who's been awesome, wraps him up. Just a handball. Weitering feeds it back out.
Long efforts.
Himmelberg the target, but Weitering beats him and wastes no time to Simpson. Weitering.
Off to Rich. Pumps it back long and deep. Cameron out the back, it doesn't get to him. Well, that's what he says as Neil emerges out of it. Good defensive fist from Weitering.
Under their advantage, so it would be a bit more of a weighted kick so that let the foot.
Sits it up. Pretty easy for the defenders in these conditions. Pretty established home life, I think, Hodgie too, Birch, hasn't he, up in Brisbane?